And a shot from a little earlier as the Hornets get off the team bus looking very focused. They want to leave town with something to show for their efforts. We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you.
Indeed, that's high praise. Hall of Famer, D.A. Thanks. Tip-off goes to Charlotte. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. Rozier's out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Williams at the 5 down low. Clark, when the Mavs traded for Rajon Rondo during the 14-15 season, Dwight Powell was included in that package, and he's still with them.
Yeah, you know, Rondo spent just a half season with the Mavs, and really at that point in time was in the second half of his career, while Powell has been there ever since and is a nice foundational piece. I mean, they love his work ethic, and he's a key part of their rotation, and I don't see that changing.
Now here's Powell. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guard ability goes off the charts.
Hayward against Green. Here's Washington. Second chance effort. No good that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. This their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
That free throw good from Doncic.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Well, free throws good from Doncic. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Irving against Oubre. Irving, good. Irving's got 5.
Oh, great ball movement there.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Hayward outside. Williams, a screen on Powell. And Hayward gets it to go.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Oubre with the steal. Pass to Rozier. Now, here's Washington. He's guarded by Bullock. 6 on the shot clock, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And checking out some numbers for Luka Doncic. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Beyond the arc. Hornets with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Oubre kicks to Rozier. Oubre outside. Washington with the screen on Irving. Oubre, good.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Dallas leading by 6. And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild. To their credit, they want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
On the wing, Rozier. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. In the dunk by Doncic.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
So it's the Hornets now, following the score by Dallas. Williams has a screen for Oubre to the inside. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Shots good by Green.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Now, here's Rozier. No points in the game yet for him. To the paint. It's tipped. Powell with the steal. Doncic from deep three-point land. Another 3 for Dallas.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Rozier. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
And here's Green outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Green's got a couple of 3s now in the first for the Mavs. 1:14 left here in the opening quarter. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And again, the Hornets missing. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
And the Hornets call time here. And the Mavericks with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Powell. Christian Wood comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Josh Green. 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. Back to Washington. Pass to McGowens. They get it, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Luka Doncic. Charlotte shooting their first free throws tonight, the first trip to the stripe in this one.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Dallas leading by 19. Hardaway from outside. No good on the shot. Charlotte has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bouknight passes to Smith. Wood against Washington. Washington with the screen on Irving. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bouknight. It's deflected. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Mavericks lead by 19. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
Please give a big round of applause
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vamonos. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter, they've got Dennis Smith. He's out there with Bouknight. And it's Washington in at the 4 slot. Count that one from Bouknight. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you.
You know, what comes to mind first when you think of Irving is his handles. Rush hour tight, but also his dynamic ability as a scorer.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Powell, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Reggie Bullock comes in for Christian Wood. And it's Green in for Doncic. They get it again. Hornets trail by 18. Here's Hayward. Charlotte again missing.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Irving, good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, good luck trying to keep Irving down. I mean, he's more than happy to take the contact and finish right through it.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Yeah, and even up big, still playing the right way, keeping that aggressive nature and attacking the rim.
Now here's Hayward. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
You know, after suffering a grisly foot injury in 2017, nobody would have blamed Gordon Hayward if he walked away from basketball entirely.
And what you admire about Hayward is his resiliency. He's had to battle to get back on the floor, and boy, is he still playing.
All credit to him, Greg. I mean, he's still contributing at a very high level, and just the sacrifice and the journey he's taken coming back from injury to be as productive as he is now. I mean, this is a guy you can still count on to get you big buckets when you need him. He's a real quality wing player.
Hornets trail by 21. Now here's Melodon. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Oubre, no one around him. The Hornets keeping it alive. The new 14. Yep, it counts.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
From deep, Green. Rebound by Williams.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And then Williams.
For a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Now, here's Oubre. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. And Hayward with the block.
Boy, that's excellent defense from Hayward. He did a nice job challenging and got a hand on that shot as a result.
Melodon passes to Oubre. And a miss there on the triple. Dallas leading by 17. And here's Hardy. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the three ball is good.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Rozier misses off the right eye.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
It's good. Green's got 8 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
Rozier did a nice job seeing what was available that time. So comfortable in the pick and rolls and makes the pass that's available.
Now, here's Bullock. Hardaway dishes to Green. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's Rozier following the score by Dallas. Oubre on the wing. No good on the three. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. From deep three-point range, another three for Dallas.
You know, Hardaway Jr. has expanded his range over time, and now he's become a very confident shooter when he looks at it from behind the arc.
Charlotte calls timeout. A different look for Dallas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Powell. Kyrie Irving comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Doncic is subbed in for Hardy. Charlotte has gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Now the pass to Richards. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Assisted by
Richards got his first basket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Now here is Smith. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to McGowan. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That is his first foul of the game. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Dallas. They're on a 12-4 run. Doncic kicks to Bullock. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Outside Irving. 5 on the clock. The three. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 6 assists now in the game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's what we got to concentrate on to get the game going back our way.
See if you revert back to your form in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Taking a look at Charlotte, they're not going to make the playoffs. We knew that. But they did show glimpses of what they could eventually be. Unfortunately, all of that will have to wait till next year.
And now switching gears to our featured game, a phenomenal first half for the Dallas Mavericks.
They've been disciplined offensively, taking care of the ball and working for good looks. And that's limited fast break opportunities for their opponent.
Disciplined, like Kenny at a steakhouse.
Indeed, baby. No steak right now.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Doncic out there with Irving. And it's Green. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Powell in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's Oubre. There's a screen by Washington. Fires from deep. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre. During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. Feels lucky they found a new home.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Rozier kicks to Washington. Back to Rozier. Out to Hayward for the 3. That shot off the mark.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Passes it to Rozier. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And they recover it. Washington finds Rozier. Now Hayward. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks with some changes. Christian Woods checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Green. Pass to Rozier. In the corner, it's Hayward. Williams, a screen on Hardaway. A shot, no good. Great D that time from Powell. Hardaway against Hayward. He gets that one. Hardaway's got 7 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Hayward. Williams kicks to Washington. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime. Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Rozier against Doncic. Hayward with the ball. Williams trying to break free, and Hayward gets it to go. Hayward's got his second basket of the night. Oubre against Irving. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
Even though he's not the tallest power forward, Washington does have good bounce and a long reach. Plays bigger than he is.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Oubre passes to Williams. Here's Rozier. Wood with the block.
Boy, the length and activity of Wood making a huge impact here.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Hayward kicks to Oubre. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Rozier against Powell. Rozier the pass to Washington. Williams a screen on Hardaway. Hayward kicks to Williams. Rozier up top. 4 on the clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And again, the Hornets missing.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Hardaway for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
To end the run. The shot misses. Some solid defense there from Irving. The Mavericks have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Sinks that one from the post. Irving's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home.
And the Stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Back to Doncic. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Oubre with the steal. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Mavericks ahead, opening up a huge gap. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor for the Hornets. They've got Jones. Bouknight out there with Maledon. And it's McGowan's in at the 3. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bouknight. Good D by Wood.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Maledon passes to Jones. Down low. And Jones slams it home.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Wasted no time on that one. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Maledon passes to McGowan. There's the pick. The pass to Richards. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Jones, the pass to McGowan. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Saturday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Jones.
Boy, that's outstanding defense by Wood. He's tall, rangy, good timing. He's tough to shoot over.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Wood. Justin Holiday comes in for Hardaway. And it's Hardy in for Doncic. Maledon passes to Bouknight. They can't stop the run with that one. Here's Irving. Plays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 18 points now here in the second half.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Pass to McGowan. And here is Bouknight. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on JaVale McGee. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Jones against Kleber. Passes to Irving. Here's Harden. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Hardy's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now, now, here's Meladon. Pass to McGowens. They set the screen. Over to the wing. From deep. The Mavericks pull it in. McGee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Meladon. That one goes in.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Hardy passes to Holiday. And another basket for Dallas.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
The pass to McGowan. Off target from 3-point range. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 20-6 run. Holiday. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Holiday's got 6 points in the quarter. And here is Meladon. Pass to McGowan. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Kleba. Doncic is checked in for the Mavericks. Washington's checked in for the Hornets. Here's Washington. Here's McGowan. And the Hornets miss again. 1:27 left in the 4th quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Mavericks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so now on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And you always like to jump on your opponent early in a season series. This is just the first of 3 between these two teams, but a good win to go up 1-0 on the year against Charlotte.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kyrie Irving.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And it's Washington missing. Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Bouknight passes to Washington. No good, unable to end this run. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Here's Washington. It's rebounded by Dallas. The 3 for Doncic. It falls.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
So no problem for Dallas. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
Visually. It's a very special day on the calendar, Noche Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin heritage and culture. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analyst Richard Jefferson, and we're in the home stretch of the season. For teams looking for a ring, Grant, what's important right now?
Well, at this point of the year, for those teams that seriously have a chance to win it all, it's all about health. You got to get everyone across the finish line healthy and fresh, and of course, injury-free. And after that, it's all about the little things.
Here are the five for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle.
Instantaneous offense. Booker gets the hot pass and quickly has that shot in the air.
Pass to Banchero. Into the lane, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, so ferocious on the drive. I mean, have to be impressed watching Banchero just throw it down.
Okogie on the wing. From outside the arc, and the Suns get another three.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Fultz can't get it to go.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does. And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Here's Wagner. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better. And Franz Wagner, one of the surprises of the 2021 rookie class. He had a great rookie campaign, one of a handful of terrific rookies.
Outside Fultz. Pass to Banchero. Now here's Wagner. Now here's Carter. He's guarded by Paul. And Carter gets it to go on the assist by Wagner. And Wagner wasn't viewed as an exciting selection. He's been terrific, Grant.
BA, you know, he finds ways to contribute each game. You knew he'd be a solid shooter out of the gate, but he also has a great touch in and around the paint to be a threat inside.
Free throw line jumper. Fultz can't get it to go. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Jacks up a three. And Durant hits from deep. Durant's got 5.
Any shot for KD is a great shot for his team, and I don't care how far back he is.
Now here's Wagner. Tight defense on him. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like to pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Fultz against Paul. Pass to Banchero. Wagner, right side. Durant pulls it in.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
This one for 3. Doesn't go for him. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Oh, that is well said. They're being handed free points and just couldn't convert.
Pass to Ayton. There's the triple. That shot missing.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Offensive rebound. Wagner, he's open. The jumper from the wing off target. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. For 3, Booker. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Orlando calls timeout. So Orlando ends up going with a new group. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Biyombo, he's checked in for Ayton. Craig comes in for Okogie. Lee, he's checked in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. Orlando trailing here. Pass to Bol. And here's Anthony. Here's Suggs. Now Wagner from deep, down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Magic again can't hit. Left side Durant. Here's Biyombo. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
1:25 left in the opening quarter. Now here's Anthony. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Back to Suggs. A shot to stop the drought. And he sinks the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, I mean, to get a shot like that on a drive, it's those type of plays that will chip away at the lead. Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Phoenix. Free throws good from Durant.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
And it's Wagner missing. The Suns have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. From deep. And it's a Kiki with a rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Anthony. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Durant. Takes a 3. Anthony grabs the board.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Bol. Anthony outside. Beyond the arc. The shot no good. And so it's Phoenix ending the quarter up 10. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Fans, your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
We've got Markelle Fultz. Wagner is out there with Wendell Carter. And it's Schofield in at the power forward spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Payne against Fultz. The fader. It's hauled in by the Suns. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch him build. Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time while I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
Here's Payne. Lays it up and banks it in. Payne's got his second basket on the night.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Houston. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Wagner. Off target at the rim. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Here's Bazley. Gets the three to fall. Bazley's got 5 points now this quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
For Orlando, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Payne against Fultz. Driving in, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Phoenix calls timeout. Orlando making some changes. Banchero comes in for Schofield, and Harris is subbed in for Wagner. And the Suns also making a change. Booker's checked in. Takes the three, fires in the triple. Booker's got 9.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
They set a pick, pass to Carter, to the paint. Deflects the pass. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Biyombo. Another one falls for Phoenix.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Cam Payne is the perfect example of how beneficial the G League can be, Richard.
Yeah, it gave him a chance to play real minutes, and it kept him sharpening his skills. Then he got to come back into the league better than ever. A true success story.
Here's Fultz. Booker with the defensive effort. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Here's Bazley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 7.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Harris on the wing. Fultz against Payne. Pass to Banchero. They need this. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Here's Harris. Coming in off 12 points in his last outing. And another miss by Orlando. Anthony against Payne. Pass to Ross. Back to Payne. The three. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
1:57 left in the first half. Orlando calls timeout. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Getting ready for the Suns. Ayton, he's checked in for Biyombo. Kevin Durant comes in for Baisley. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Ross. And it's Paul in for Payne. There's 1:54 left to play in the first half of basketball. Anthony against Paul. A shot to stop the run. Anthony misses.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Step back on that one and let it fly. Booker's got 12 points in the game.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
Pass to Banchero. Here's the three. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Another three for Phoenix.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Back to Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. The 11-footer. It's hauled in by the Suns. Durant's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Kicks it out to Warren. Paul for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Anthony in the post. He's guarded by Paul. Bowl, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Anthony misses. Durant with it. He got it off in time. Oh, at the buzzer. Wow.
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
So as we conclude.
Welcome. The first half is in the...
They've each been fantastic tonight, playing with fire, doing just about everything. Lots of pressure.
Taking some time now to look at our matchup. Well, everything is going right for the Phoenix Suns.
And it wasn't one guy on this team.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Magic, they're shooting only 23% so far.
In 2008, Kevin Durant ran away with the Rookie of the Year award. It wasn't even really close. And still, I'm not sure we realized what an all-time great he'd become.
6 to shoot. Wagner inside. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. You take a look at the Suns. They've been grinding out enough wins to place 4th in the conference right now.
Well, I think for Phoenix, they haven't been as dominant as we've come to expect from them. Do you think there's still going to be major players in the playoffs?
Phoenix dominating the game. Turns out that Durant's rookie season was the worst of his career, Richard.
And he was fantastic that year. But within 2 seasons, he'd become the league leader in scoring. His rebounding would improve, and by then we knew we were watching a Hall of Famer.
Pass to Banchero. Nice move. Out to Harris. Launches it. They get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I mean, the second effort from Carter Jr., real nice motor on this guy.
And Durant with the big finish.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Fultz against Paul. Over 1.5 minutes now into this third quarter action.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Down low, Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
The Magic have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Outside Carter. Pass to Fultz. Shoots over Paul. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. 4-3. And the Suns get another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Fultz passes to Carter. Harris on the wing to end the run. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Paul against Fultz. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Durant.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Fultz against Paul. Fultz can't get it to go.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
Schofield's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Harris. And the Suns also making a change. Craig's checked in for Durant. Gets the 3-ball to go.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Paul against Fultz. Outside Carter. Pass to Suggs. Carter, a screen on Booker. 5 on the clock. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. And defense is all about will and desire. Here are the NBA leaders in steals so far. Chris Paul, 4th.
His defensive focus has been superb these last few games, continuously finding ways to strip ball handlers and upset the offense.
Drains the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Wagner finds Fultz. Back to Wagner. Here's Fultz. Plenty of space. Here's Carter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Carter's got 4 points this quarter.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
Booker can't get it to go. Orlando.